segment you're going to see on this channel. My name is 50 Shades of Paint, and I do a lot of things to make your life easier. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a recipe for a fresh cranberry relish, and it's absolutely phenomenal. It's a recipe that I recently learned myself, and I'm super excited to share it with you guys because it's become quickly one of my favorites. So let's jump right in and I'll show you guys the ingredients that you need to make this. Alright, well, as for ingredients, you're going to need one package of these fresh cranberries. It looks like it's 12 ounces. So 12 ounces of fresh cranberries. You're going to need an apple. I recommend a Granny Smith, but you could choose whatever kind you want. One orange. You're going to need the peel, so make sure it has a beautiful peel because you're going to be eating it. Yes, you are going to be eating a peel. And this is a lemon, which you don't necessarily need. I like it to keep the apple from browning, so I do recommend that you get a lemon. And then a fourth a cup of sugar. Okie dokie, so now that you've got your ingredients, you're going to have to combine these somehow. I recommend using a food processor because it's going to blend these ingredients beautifully. And you're going to need a bowl, and maybe a spoon to mix it up with. So grab those. Whoopsie, I totally forgot to mention you're going to need one of these. Gonna zest it. You're gonna zest it into the bowl. Okay, so we zested the orange. It is naked. Now listen, I know the words that are about to come out of my mouth are gonna sound crazy, okay? I know you can deal with the orange zest, but the peel might be just too much. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start peeling this orange, and we're gonna take all of the peel, and we're gonna put it in this food processor. Do it, okay? I know it's weird, but do it. Alright, so here we are. I peeled the orange. I avoided putting the little end pieces in the blender, but all of the peel is now in our little food processor. Alright, let's chop it up. It doesn't matter. You want to chop it, grind it, whatever. So I'm going to do this a little bit. Okay, so once you've used the processor, you can pretty much just dump it in there. I do the same thing with the rest of the orange. You might want to make sure this doesn't have any seeds in it, but you're going to break it up, put it in the food processor, blend it up, and put it in the bowl, and I'll show you guys what it looks like in just a second. Okay, puring that whole orange, it smells so wonderful, but look, this is the most thick orange juice ever. So I'm not even going to wash this processor out. I'm just going to start putting the cranberries in now, and we're going to blend the cranberries the same way we just did with the orange. I have a really small food processor. This is really tiny. I'm going to have to blend my cranberries in batches. Alright, we chopped up some of these cranberries. Let's go ahead and add them to the mix. I have processed the first half of the cranberries. I just chopped them up. It's just the cranberries, and I threw them in the bowl with the rest of that orange. Now, the other half of the cranberries, this is where we incorporate the sugar. I added a fourth a cup of sugar, and you can add more or less depending on how you want to sweeten this. You could sweeten it with some honey instead. But just throw the sugar in there with the cranberries, and let's process. Okay, so you can kind of see the sugar down in there. It's very, very thick. So this is where we're going to go in and add some of this lemon juice to try and thin up some of this sugar. And then we're going to mix it all together in this bowl that we've been creating so far. So I'm going to go ahead and add the lemon juice to this. And then I'm going to add the cranberry into here and mix it all together. And I will show you guys the finished product. So, don't be like me. I almost forgot my apple. So go ahead and blend that up and throw that in the mixture too. All right. Hopefully you've chopped your apples and not really turned it into applesauce. And now we're going to mix this all together. Everything, all the ingredients at the beginning of the video. We're going to mix everything together now. It's going to look kind of gross as we mix it, but bear with me. It'll look better. All right, and this is what the end product looks like. It does look a little funny right now. I'll let you know that you need to refrigerate this for about 24 hours. The colors in this are going to completely change. All the orange is pretty much going to turn red, because of the colors of the cranberries. So just be warned, this isn't the final look. This is just kind of what it looks like before it's refrigerated for 24 hours. So you're going to want to refrigerate it, and that's going to bring in all the flavors. Right now the smell is like absolutely wonderful, but keep in mind all this produce was just freshly murdered. Alright, so now that we've saran wrapped this, let's put it in the fridge for 24 hours. So now that you know how to make a fresh cranberry sauce, I hope you go out into the world and impress all your friends. Canned cranberry sauce has got nothing on you. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next week for our next segment. Bye.